red on one side. I done had it before, but I had something in my eye, like it was rubbing at it. That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's why I said I feel. I got man, damn. I'm sorry you went through that. You know what I mean? Dog, we got so much to talk about tonight. Um, but yeah, shout out to everybody tapping in. It's first 10 minutes. Try to let everybody come on, slide through. Hey man, how y'all week was going? Y'all straight? Y'all good? My favorite fellas.
Bills, and more bills.
What's up?
Bills, and more bills.
Yeah, man. Damn. Yeah. What up, Reese? You said my favorite fellas. My boy
Favorite
is
fellas.
They
crazy.
just
We
I
in
don't
here.
nigga, bro.
What's up, bro? What's up, beach, bro?
Hell yeah. Y'all make sure y'all go check out shout out to Sweet Press Speech. That's Smoke Weed Everyday Press Speech. Y'all gonna make him look make sure y'all go check him out. You know what I'm saying? On Twitch as well. Press Speech CT. Hey man, drop your tags, bro.
Like
You know what I mean?
don't check them out,
Drop
but
your tags. You know what I'm saying? Go. If y'all don't know about my boy Peach, you know what I'm saying? Like I always say, you do yourself a disservice. So make sure y'all go follow him today, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to that boy A. It's probably gonna get kind of crazy in here though.
don't talk them.
Y'all know how we get down, man. We got a lot to talk about today, and I'm glad that y'all tuning in. Hold up.
I just want to know how come every time something major in the world happen,
Oh,
something else pop up to distract it.
that's
Yep.
what needs to keep you going. You ain't
Every
supposed to pay
time.
attention.
In today's distraction,
Mm-hmm. Is it
proceed.
today's? Is it today's or is it every day's? We
Nah,
can get into that too.
today's
Okay.
distraction is Drewski.
Is what? Oh, hey,
Drewski.
listen. We gonna get into that. Hey, hold up. we
Drewski's
gonna get
stupid.
into
Today's
that.
distraction is Drewski.
We gonna get into that.
I
Is it
want
a
you to know.
distraction or is it provoke? Is it a promotion?
No, it's definitely it's both. Cause he getting paid either way.
You feel me? Like, is he trying to like? Is it supposed to be provocative? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it supposed to like? Is it funny or is it supposed to piss people off? Because I ain't trying to be funny, but some of the softest people I know be these people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do I gotta
Like
say
I will,
anymore?
like I laughed at it, but it was like
What's up? What's up? Appreciate you for being there.
it was
How you
like
doing?
it wasn't. I think this one he did wasn't as funny as the last two he did.
Oh y'all. Oh, you ain't think it was funny?
Nah, not really. Like I got a laugh out of it. Like I was sitting here watching it because my girl sent it to me earlier, and
Mm-hmm.
then like literally 30 minutes before you went live, I seen the thing pop up. I was
Uh
like,
huh.
"Is this Drewski?" I was like, "Hold
Mm-hmm.
on, let me watch this video again." And I was just sitting here watching it. I was just like,
Appreciate you. We chilling.
like
We chilling.
I understood what he was doing and like what he was saying, but like it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like funny wise, it just wasn't funny.
Appreciate you. Ready for it?
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
now,
yeah.
like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was funny. Like, it was funny to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was funny, but like, you at the same time,
He was saying what he was saying.
he he said some stuff in there that was like,
Mm-hmm.
if you, yeah, all the theatrics and stuff like that was cool,
Mm-hmm.
but like he said some stuff in there that I was like, he kind of hitting on something.
You know what? I'm glad y'all said that. Listen, I'm I've been saying I'm proud of the bro. I'm gonna tell you why. One of the things about comedy, right? Comedians have a duty to speak politically about what's going on in the world. Because the only time shit be funny and appropriate to say, even though it be rude, beware. You expect a comedian to get off. But some of the most influential comedians of our time or and before our time have always took a stand to poke at the everyday life, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be some of the best comedy shit that be real, right? Now, here's the thing I liked about the whole thing was, yeah, some people gonna say it's racist, but why is it only racist? They pick. Hey, listen, people pick. I'm not talking about everybody in general because I really do feel like most people with sense don't get stuck and hung up on color. But we just gonna speak low. I'm gonna speak on a low vibration for those who haven't elevated. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you see some shit in there, you got offended. Maybe you should go examine why you fucking got offended, bro. I want my mama. Like it's comedy, bro. Lighten the fuck up. Y'all pick that shit all the time. That ain't even fucking funny. Like the gas prices and shit. The fact that the president's a fucking pedophile, they running the country straight into the fucking ground. Ain't been no new jobs and all that other shit y'all think is hawking dog. You know what I'm saying? So when he took something that was I don't know. Fucking the only reason why it's so offensive and so funny is because it's accurate like a motherfucker. It's funny, but that's what every bit of funny got some pain in it. That's why it's funny. You feel me? I'm just being honest. Good. I'm just saying what people ain't gonna say. Listen, when y'all go to a comedy show, right? When y'all go to a comedy show, right? The nigga,
we going to one too.
What you feel me, Drewski? Hey, I'm gonna shout out. I'm gonna say this, bro. You set a bar. I'll say this: Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas set a bar. They walk so he can run, and he kicked the door. Hey, shout out to the dude for doing it. But I hope you know what this paints you though, because you know what I'm saying. You pissed off a lot of people who sensitive as fuck. You don't want the ones who quick to jump and say all kinds of crazy shit. They the most sensitive. This shit crazy as fuck. You feel me what I'm saying? Nigga, the same keyboard warriors, as soon as you poke a little fun at they bitch ass, now all of a sudden it's, oh, that's racist. Oh, you can see that racism, but you don't see the racism people get pulled over because they look like they might be Hispanic. You don't see the racism in that. You don't see the racism in all the other fuck shit that's going around. That's the funny part. You supposed to laugh at that shit. It's comedy. Lighten the fuck up.
And then too, you got to think about it on the other end, bro. People, you have whole legislation that was crafted around racism.
Yeah,
you have infrastructure. I read a book. I was listening to somebody read like aspects of a book, and like areas. I think like they were saying like Cleveland. Or like anywhere where there's bridges, and they're like, "Have you ever wondered why bridges are made the way that they are, and why some of them sit so low to the ground in certain areas?" And he was like, "They were made to stop buses from picking up black people to get them the better." So, like he said, there's infrastructure that is enrooted in America that was made strictly out of racism. You know what I'm saying? So with things like that being said, you pick and choose what you want to be irate about. Instead of just being honest and being like, "Hey, I'm racist, and I like certain things and I don't like certain things," and just being open about it and not just owning what you are. Because if you are racist, I would rather you tell me you're racist and tell me that you don't like me than try to be in my face and act like everything's cool and calm and we good, but you really behind my back you don't like me. I need to know who don't like me and who do, so I know how to move accordingly.
But here go the thing. The only reason why they do that is because you already have more spine than they'll ever have. See, there's a saying that says a coward dies 1,000 deaths. You know what I'm saying? Every time they got to kill off whoever the fuck they force themselves to be to try to fit in. You know what I'm saying? You got to stand on your own. So real people gonna attract and know real people. You get what I'm saying? Real people gonna know and track real people because those people, like the fact that we able to disagree. Everybody in here got an opinion, but we all straight. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just because we disagree don't mean we gotta have a fucking issue. They don't like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see us go shoot nobody's house up. Like we ain't gonna shoot each other house up because you said some shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? And we not the president of the fucking United States. That's crazy, ain't it? Mm. You see how that shit work? You gotta be, bruh. Shout out to Drewski for having accountability. Now here's the thing: this shit poke fun. Look, they poke fun at niggas all the time. They depict niggas in all these crazy ass ways. You'll probably see niggas in like black. I say niggas not in the way of like a term of trying to be derogatory, but more of a term of endearment because we got the right to communicate how we want to. Anyway, I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like y'all gonna take offense to that. But anyway, I said that we got to explain that in today's day and time because you just never know the fucking IQ level of people who choose to fucking, you know what I mean? Hop in the comment section. You know what I mean? On God, just kicking it real. Sometimes I have to wonder if this is still a real fucking place. But all that to say, you know what I mean? All that to say is people should be able to communicate effectively without deciding to go to fucking war over dumb shit, especially when it be shit like why you want some you got some shit that I want and I want you to give it to me how I want you to give it to me and I said no and so I'm just gonna blow the shit up. That sounds like some real I don't know Tyler who never got their ass whipped type shit.
I mean, he probably never got his ass whooped.
Oh, we know he ain't never got his ass whooped. The decisions he make let you know he ain't how this is not the motherfucker you put in charge of people. He don't think for people. He don't make moves concerning people. Well, I mean, let me back up. He make moves concerning people. He just don't make moves for the American people. Should I put it? Did that sound better? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Because we this nigga said I can't call it a war because I have to get congressional approval. So, hold on, sir. Stop. Stop.
What was it called? An excursion?
Who said that?
Stop, sir. If you can define it as this and say that we're not going to use this word, so we're going to use this word instead, that acknowledges that you know what this word is, sir.
Man.
If you call a giraffe an elephant, I'm not gonna come here and say they want me to call this a giraffe. I'm gonna say, hey man, y'all see this elephant over here?
Let's address the elephant in the room.
You understand? And that's how we get down. You feel me? Welcome to the High Counsel.
So let's address the elephant in the room. Matt.
You feel me? Yes, sir.
Did you get a cut, nigga?
Yeah, I did. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
I see you, boy.
I'm trying to tell niggas, I just look like this. You feel me? Sometimes I have to.
Yeah. You look good.
I appreciate you.
I'm like, damn, this nigga going through this motherfucker. Is it me?
Yeah. I do a little bit. Nah, you know what I mean? When you be like a little different. My wife, you know what I mean? But nah, I just cut off. Nah, real shit. I'm gonna tell you how I got here, right? Real shit. I was cutting my beard and shit. I was shaving it up, and then I realized like I had cut that shit lopsided one, and I was like, so when you fucking with a razor, bro, it's gone. You know what I mean? Like you gotta you gonna have to just grow that shit back. So yeah, and I'm just gonna go ahead and you know what I mean, scratch that off and you know what I mean, shape it up and yeah. But I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, I know I be looking old and shit. I'm 35 years old. A nigga be like, nigga, you look 40. You know what I'm saying? But bro, it's just hair. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the hair, worry about the brain. You feel me? Anyway, back to it, dog. I appreciate y'all. Back to it. I got the clip from Drewski. You know what I'm saying? When I seen this shit, I thought that shit was hilarious, bro. It wasn't like Dave Chappelle when it first came out funny, but that shit was like a refresh. Because in comedy, you supposed to be able to poke. That's the thing. And you know what? The people who get mad, they remind me of the people who feel offended because the joke was about them finally. They laughed at every fucking thing else until it became them that was the butt of the goddamn joke. And now, took it too far. Right?
Shit, that's what
and
everything.
Out of all the shit to get outraged about, I don't know, the gas being $20. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the shit to get outraged about, it's the Erica Kirk skit.
That's what I said. Every time something happens, it's a distraction. Well, I wouldn't say distraction, but something gonna throw you off. And then motherfuckers being upset at a skit just means it applies to them at this point.
They more upset about the skit than the cover up job.
So is they upset about the skit, or is they upset that it's a black male portraying a white woman in a skit? Let's break it down for a second. Is they upset about the skit itself, or are they upset because it's a black male portraying a white woman?
Y'all seen it, right? I'm gonna play.
Yeah, I seen it. Okay, I literally just watched it.
I seen it, but I ain't watched the full thing though.
Right before I went live.
Oh, okay. Hold up, I got you, bro. No, you were.
But they more upset about the skit than the cover up of the Epstein files.
That too.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all got some selectional rage going on there.
That's all I'm. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all mad about this? This is what you upset about?
Give
Is
me the files.
is this what did it? This is so your president can your president. Hold on, your president can't be alone. Their children. And this is what you're upset about. Your kids. I'm sorry. Your neighbors' sons and daughters might have to die for I don't know a senseless war. But this was the one that did it. This is
I
it.
saw that. I saw that post you made too.
You
Yeah.
saw me like, bro. Hey, it's crazy. You feel me?
And them people was like, I served in the 56th battalion. I'm like, that's cool, bro, but that doesn't change the fact of why we're there.
Nope.
Oh,
Or the reasons why we claim we should be there, but then other government officials who are actually qualified to be talking about these topics come out and say we have no reason to be over there. And so don't attack me, attack them, because they've been doing the job for decades and they said there was no evidence to showing why we should be over there. Go talk to them, because I ain't no expert in it. But I am gonna believe what the expert has to say on the topic, because obviously they would be called an expert if they hadn't been doing it for a long time and they weren't qualified to be in that position.
And he chose
Hey,
to resign.
actually, that word qualified is a stretch nowadays. To look at our whole presidential cabinet. So,
All I'm saying is like,
Department of War. Yeah, come on, cuz. Yeah, come on.
but they've been committing war crimes though. This is what I'm like. So they've been doing illegal shit though. And you know what? It's honestly, it's funny as hell. I seen the clip where when Trump threw Pete Hegseth under the bus for the war. You ain't seen it yet? Trump wants all victory. This is how he always been though. This crazy part is this nigga is exactly who he always been, always. The people be act like they don't know, and I'm like, what do you mean? You didn't know him then? You obviously don't know who the fuck you voted for then, right? I'm gonna show you how this nigga been doing this. Trump wants his name on anything that might look successful. Are you familiar with the Trump watch? When they got the Trump watch, it said Rump watch because it didn't have the T on it. Right? 25, what was it? $25,000 watch that said Rump watch, right? Not only that, Trump bankrupt a casino. We all know this. Now he successfully bankrupt a country. You don't believe me? You don't believe me?
So we don't got. I saw that. What? I saw the thing. They said, what's it called? We don't have the money for
Jerome Powell. We are insolvent. The United States.
Yeah, we're insolvent. That's the word. I saw it earlier.
We don't have enough money. We don't have enough assets to cover our liabilities. We have more liabilities now than we have assets, thanks to this goddamn business, man, that these dumbass people voted for. Now, here's the thing. We like at some point, it's okay to say I made a mistake. But no, that's not what they want to do. They made up an award, a participation trophy to get this nigga. The first American. Stop it. Y'all gonna just start giving this nigga toys so y'all can keep him. Stop it. This is elder abuse. And honestly, anybody who empowered Joe Biden to the end there too, y'all and the niggas right around Trump, y'all all need to go to fucking prison. Like, I swear to God, all of them. You know what? I'm tired. There's no. You know what? There's no favoritism. The Constitution says that the people have a just right, a duty to overthrow tyranny, and this administration has been the crookedest. Where's all that? Brings me to another motherfucking subject. Where's all the fucking money, y'all? Where's the money? And now he just said we insolvent. So where's the fucking money? Where's the money?
They ate it with the shrimp, and they sitting on it with the chairs, and then
every time it's time
$50 million in condoms.
Every time it's time to pay somebody, we don't got no money. Like when it's like the government shut down right now, TSA can't get no money, right? But he said, "Don't." No, here's the thing. I think a lot of people are trying to think, oh, it's because he's being patriotic about this stupid ass SAVE Act. I'm gonna punch a hole in that right now. The SAVE Act is supposed to stop like people from being able to vote unless they go get these certain specific documents, right? And he wants to stop mail-in ballots, right? Which this nigga just voted mail-in. He don't even believe this. This brings me back to the war, bro. You don't even believe in the shit you talk about.
Do you believe in me?
You got people dying and shit unnecessarily, bro.
But that's what he wants.
Reach.
He wants just death and despair.
Why? So he tell him don't make no deals, right? I think the reason why he don't want to make no deals is because he don't want to have to pay them fucking people. Y'all remember this shit last time there was a government shutdown and he wanted to go to the Supreme Court about not having to give them people back pay? Listen, because every time they get an opportunity where they're supposed to, bro, what happened to FEMA? Where is the fucking money, bro? I thought y'all found money. Y'all find money all the time, but we ain't never got no money for nothing. Word to Tupac. We got money for war, but we can't feed the poor. Like, where's the fucking money, bro? Where's our healthcare? Where is the money? Yo, I got a question. Fuck all that other bullshit. Fuck the Epstein files. You can call that stretch too. Where is the money? Where is the money? And you're gonna find out the same thing that I found out. This nigga got it. This nigga have been robbing the whole country blind. Where's the money? They listen, bro. He ain't have no reason to fuck with Iran. No other president did the shit. He did it. Gas going up. People are making less and less and less. What's up? You think that's by accident, huh? You think a buffoon is doing this shit? He's just stupid, huh?
So, isn't it a rule for the president that he can't gain?
He can't make more than 400,000. He can't make more than his salary, which is $400,000 a year.
His salary that he get as being the U.S. president. So, with that being said, why is this man's net worth done skyrocketed since he's been in office?
Because he robbing, bro. This is like he a con man. He got elected to do a con, and he conning the con. Like, bro, these dumbass people, bro, they still to this day still can't say, okay, even if I voted for this nigga, he does not do it. Like, people, this is what kills me. They hit me this morning, right? MAGA love to scream out, because we voted for this. No, you didn't. You forget he lied to you too? You forget he lied to you, so you still can't even admit that. The nigga ran on no more wars. What is this? Like, if you don't agree with nothing else, if he ran on no more wars, when people have to go by the thousands somewhere else, right? People get deployment orders and shit like that. People having to say bye, mom and daddy and shit like that. And I get that it's voluntary that they signed up, right? But when that starts happening, mass, yeah, people shoot rockets and people dying and shit. That's what you call that. What do you call that? Come on now.
War.
It's a 3-letter word. You should have learned this shit. If you, I don't know, you went to 3rd fucking grade. Come on, you got this. Come on, what do you call it?
No more locked doors, extra wars.
But you still can't even admit. This is how you know you full of shit. Even with all that, you still aren't willing to admit that this is not what you voted for. This is not this ain't even the same. Even if you believe this dude, it's still not what you. So when they say we voted for this, no, that's so you gonna die on that hill. No, this is not what you done. This is not what you voted for. This is exactly not what you voted for. You voted for America First, right? Shit. Mm-hmm. Shit. Where? America the first to go bankrupt? That's what y'all voted for?
Pretty much.
Dog, come on, man. But you can't even. But you can't even say, like, this is what I'm saying. This is why when MAGA and shit. That's why we put. Because listen, at the end of the day, the retorts and all that stuff. If you ask MAGA anything, it be but Biden. Ain't nobody asked you about that. Listen, fuck them too. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even a point. We talking about when you stand on. I thought Trump was so great. He should be able to stand on his own merits, right? He's so great. He getting all these fucking made up ass baby made trophies. They making up trophies because he don't qualify for none of the old ones. The power of the trophy is the prestige. That's what. Do I gotta break this shit down?
Oh,
break it down for him, cuz. Break it down for him, cuz.
The power of the trophy is about the rarity. It's about not everybody can get this. You one of certain cloth. When they gotta make one up for you bitches because it's a participation trophy. Nobody wants a fucking trophy after Trump. That's like having a trophy after fucking Hitler. You stupid, bro. You dumb. Yeah, yo, I can't do it, bro. I can't fucking do it, bro.
They made him his own tier list, nigga.
Can't fucking do it, bro. I can't do it, bro.
Bro got his own tier list,
bro. I can't do it, bro. And I'm not the president. That's what I'm saying. The president, the person who leads the world, should be smarter than that. And how he don't never got no say in it, but people always want to just give him some other shit to fuck up. They gave us a mysterious gift. Nigga, it was so mysterious you ain't know what it was. Why you came out here and said something about it? Nobody asked you about some shit they ain't know nothing about. Bro, I can't with this stupid ass nigga, bro. He a pathological liar, bro. Like bro. Even he done broke down to every campaign promise he done ran on. But people be like, "Oh, this is what." No, it's not what you wanted. Because if this is what you wanted, then why did you vote for the things that he said he wasn't gonna do? Right. But not only that, y'all thinking that him not paying TSA and putting ice and shit in the airports like that, that's not by mistake, bro. This is about they know if they run on this nigga merits. Most presidents, when they run for re-election or they run for midterms, they get to talk about how good shit going. Yo, since we've been in office, this didn't happen. Since we've been in office, we got money coming in over here. Since we've been in office, this is why you should continue to let me rule. He can't say none of that shit. Look at the shit he been doing.
Yeah, about let 13 Hispanics get blowed up. I feel proud. My name's Trump.
This is why his voters can't stop bringing up Biden, Obama. They gotta listen. Even I don't know why you do that, because all you do is remind people of how much more, even if you don't like them, they were better still at this. Whatever the fuck this, you whatever you want to call it.
That ain't even a job no more.
Like them, they still did better than the fuck this is going on right now. And then he loved to say, "Oh, Biden left me, dog." It's been over a year, sir. It's been your shit. You came in here cutting shit left and fucking right, and now this shit busting you. The same people that you was talking shit about, and he do this shit like, God rest his soul, my little brother. Like, God rest in peace, the soul of my brother. You know what I'm saying? But he did this shit that my brother used to do. That used to drive me motherfucking crazy. Everybody got a friend like this for real though. You know what I'm talking about? They holler at a chick because they like him. As soon as they say no, you're like, "Well, fuck you, you ugly ass bitch, bro. I thought you just liked the bitch. What you talking about?"
Yeah, I done met a couple. I personally don't hang around nobody like that, but
yeah,
I definitely did seen dudes be like, "Well, you anyway." No, you didn't think that.
No, because she curved you, all of a sudden she ugly as hell and all this shit, bro. You just hollered at the like, yo, wow. That's Trump.
Like, we heard you.
That's Trump though. That's Trump though. Every time he don't get his way, that's Trump. If you just like right now, he's scolding the Supreme Court judges because they didn't vote for him. He talking about it's crazy, bro. It's wild. It's wild. It's the president of the United States though, and it's just unfortunate that some people gotta go and die behind this shit, bro. Honestly, the way I look at it is he don't care. He's running the greatest. He gonna go down in history, but it might not be for the history that y'all think he going down. That's what he's trying to tell y'all. When y'all say that, when he said that he ain't going to heaven, it's because that's not how he plans to be remembered. This nigga is going down in history for being the biggest con man to ever con the whole country. He want his name that bad. He want his name that bad to be remembered. It's going to be remembered, period. You're going to remember his name, period. Because how the fuck, the kind of recovery that we got to try to make as a nation, bro, They doing all this bullshit trying to promote this shit because they know this shit is a wrap. Come November, bro. I want to say this too. Everybody talking about vote blue, vote blue, vote blue. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason why I would promote voting blue is so we can flip the house. But let me make one thing clear. I don't trust none one of the motherfuckers over there either. The right and the left are the same fucking bird, and this bird, bro, don't fly straight for everybody. And that's the truth. And we're gonna talk about it. Every politician get in the White House and say they ain't gonna do it, and then they don't. I already said this: the second turn these presidents get, they for sale. They trying to make sure they gonna be good. They know they ain't coming back. Prove me wrong.
I mean, and it's the thing is blind, especially as somebody of color, blindly aligning yourself with one party, especially when the whole system was made with you not be the whole system was made and you were never a part of it in its first inclination when the system was made. Your input, you weren't thought of it. You weren't thought of when the process of it being made was being made. Or if you were as property, like a shovel or something that you own. And then two, yeah, if people pay attention to history, you gotta understand back in the day, well, way back in the day, the Dixie Crowd was the one that hated us.
That's what I'm saying.
The Dixie Crowd was the one that made the KKK, the police force, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So if you pay attention to history and you read and you actually realize that hey, both of the parties at one point in time in history hated your guts.
That's why I keep telling people, like, at the end of the day, it's like I think people before they vote need to sit down and make it. Like, you ain't got to think about every decision in your life, but you need to know who you are, right? And then you need to go research these motherfucking candidates and figure out who you stand for on what issue, as opposed to the other person. Because thinking that this one person is going to supply all your needs, right? It's crazy. I think what happened with MAGA was they thought Donald Trump stood for 100% of the shit they was about, and to come to find out, he might have stood 22% about some one shit they was thought really heavily 98% about. And that nigga came in there and they thought he was gonna be a savior, and then this nigga didn't turn out to be that way. And it was a lot of y'all, and he picked y'all specifically because a lot of y'all think the same way. This is being smart. This ain't be stupid. I ain't saying that you're stupid, because there's predator and there's prey, and the prey don't even know sometimes that they getting preyed on. He prayed for people like you so he could prey on you. Do that make sense? The nigga's a predator. And I ain't even talking alliteration. Shit crazy. Right? That's a lot of peace. But all I'm saying is, what's up? All I'm saying is, bro, look at his whole life, man. You can't say that you didn't know this nigga wasn't like this. Look at his whole damn life, bro. Look at his whole damn life. You know what I'm saying?
He went from the apprentice to the president's seat.
They want to know. They want to know how people voted, so that if remember they was going after everybody voting rolls and shit, voting records of states. Remember they were sending ICE into certain areas, and they wanted to know how they. I mean, I'm gonna say certain areas because when did they run up in the Republican town? Right.
Never got one.
Show me one. Donald Trump openly says, "Oh, these Democratic people are sick. They're sick. They're sick. They're sick." Why? Because they disagree with you? They sick? Nigga, you want to talk about what's sick? Fucking touching little girls your whole life. That shit's sick. You want to talk about what's, you know what I'm saying? You know what's sick? Having to pay out a little boy for allegedly. You settled with a little boy allegedly doing some shit with him. And I ain't saying that I'm alleging you. I'm saying you paid it out because he alleged that you did some shit and y'all paid out and settled. I don't settle for shit I know I ain't do.
At all.
And look this shit up. Don't just believe me because I'm a talking motherfucker on the internet. Go look this shit up. That's the problem. That's the problem too. Like motherfuckers believe everything that they believe. Right, bro. Trump ain't did half of the shit that he said he was gonna do at all. Show me some shit he did. Show me some shit he said that he was gonna do. I thought everybody was complaining about housing costs. Shit, I bet you miss them now, huh? Everybody was talking about gas. This nigga, nobody asked this nigga to start this goddamn war. Did y'all was y'all worried about was y'all worried right? But listen, it must be some reason why he feel like this way he need to do. Because then we just fuck with Venezuela behind this shit.
Yeah.
I thought he don't even know what Slaughter keep up with. We went to Venezuela. We were supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Because we weren't supposed to be there because of the oil. See, that's the other thing. We weren't supposed to be there because of the oil. We were supposed to go and free this. Like, bro, he remind me of a cokehead who trying to tell you some shit you don't even real. So look, man,
Yeah,
real. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run up in the bank, right? And I'm gonna say, get down, get the money, right? They're gonna put it like 50, 30, 45 mil in the bag. We're gonna run up out of there. And you're like, nigga, what? That's Trump. Every time he talk.
That shit sound cool.
Selling dreams, bro. Selling fucking dreams, bro. Like, and motherfuckers still buying. For what?
You get caught.
Do you have a receipt yet? Maga, do you have a receipt yet? Are we great yet? Are we? But you ain't mad. You ain't mad. You mad. You mad. Drewski went into his studio, put a hat, put a little mask on. Because remember, y'all used to do blackface.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was fucking hilarious.
And I said, are they mad at the video or are they mad at it because it's a black man portraying a white person?
Tell the truth. Let's be real about it. Absolutely. This is absolutely disgusting. Oh, yeah. You know what's disgusting? Calling yourself the All-American halftime show when that fucking halftime show is on. When a motherfucker who happens to be American, y'all called it like he's not American, right? Because last time I checked, Puerto Rico is what? Okay, never mind. But anyway, another subject, right? But you ain't racist. Ain't that the problem with this? Wait, I thought you said that was fine. This is why I said it's ironic. Right? It was cool then. It was good then. Now all of a sudden y'all don't even know what side to stand on. I can't argue with no motherfucker like that. This, you know what I'm saying? What they say, stand for something or fall for anything. Y'all like, you know what? They're the kind of people you ask them something, they say, hold on, let me ask Trump. Okay, we don't like it today. You know what I'm saying? Sheet. I ain't know it came in red, bro. That's crazy.
You're wicked.
That's crazy, man. Listen, man, and if I'm wrong, like, go prove me. Like, the comments is wide open. We don't close them down. Let me know. I'm just talking about the shit y'all should see.
By the way, he said nothing wrong. That's why I ain't even interject. Talking straight facts, bro. Y'all better do your own fucking research, man.
Because how dare you talk about your experience? My bad. How dare you talk about your experience? That's why I thought the shit was hilarious. This is the same kind of shit that made Dave Chappelle run off for a minute because he said he realized everybody was laughing, but he had to realize was y'all laughing with me or laughing at me. Think about it. So comedians have a duty to speak about what's going on in social climate. That's how you stay relevant because it's gonna always be content. That's what you supposed. That's what hit home. You supposed to be talking about the realest comedians, the ones that because they talk about shit that's real. But I shout out to the ones who are daring because everybody ain't gonna do it because they fucking scared, bro. We ain't seen no. Yeah, you might go to a comedy show and you might hear them cuss a lot. What the fuck they talking about for real though? Right? It's a lot of knowledge been dropped in history, such as George Carlin. That's what you're talking about. It's all like a lot of there's a lot of comedians, man. They have a same thing with like artists. I ain't trying to be funny, but look at the reasons why you love Tupac. Right? Talking about shit you know. You know what I mean? Shit that was real. Even for reasons why people love Boosie, even though I can't stand his voice, niggas feel like relate, right? Ain't that usually why you love music? Because people they come in and they give you vibrations that you feel like are familiar. You feel like somebody who understand what you're going through. So you know what I'm saying?
I can't listen to Boosie either. Like his voice, after a while, yeah.
So all I'm saying is like, what we doing? And if we don't, if we don't stand up for this shit, like, and be like, yo, this ain't the way. And I know a lot of people have felt that shit for a long time. I ain't even saying that change got to come from violence. But here's the thing: like, you think it's a coincidence that he's sending the elite away before there might be an uprising here in the United States? No, y'all don't understand what I'm saying. No, y'all don't understand what I'm saying. People mad because where's the money? Right? You know, people ain't getting snapping shit right now because the government. Oh, y'all ain't know that, huh? People like, yeah, hey, this government. Trump told Republicans don't make no deal unless it includes this act. Trying to put pressure on them. He don't care how long this take. He don't care how long these people don't get paid. TSA, last time they got a full paycheck was February 14th. It was Valentine's Day. That's the day he broke their fucking heart. Yeah. And I ain't lying, bro. Go look this shit up. If I'm wrong, hey. That's the president,
GG.
though. But you know he do on the weekends? He go play golf.
He be chilling.
He go play golf. Might break off and
Eating
touch a child here or there. You know how he do. Old habits die hard and shit. Allegedly.
I know he be out there golfing. Golf.
Yeah. Out there eating lobster.
Spending all the money. I didn't got beat up for my job. I get beat up daily.
You get beat up?
Not daily. Not daily. Sometimes though, like 3 or 4 times a week, depending on the week. But
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, you handling. I forgot, yo. Yeah, yes, sir. But you're more in shape than that nigga is. This is the same nigga who just shit on himself in the White House. You remember that? That he out here talking tough. Nigga, if a burrito hit his ass too hard, he gonna shit on himself. That shit crazy.
Not a burrito.
That's wild, though. You know what I'm saying? It's king of the butt. It's just. I know you have to see the same things that I'm talking about. I ain't bringing up nothing. Go look it up. And then a lot of people will debate the shit. Don't even know the shit. All right, so, but you know me. I like to bring receipts. I was just trying to give people some time to get in here.
Receipt number one.
First we're gonna get into this Drewski shit right quick.
And what's crazy too, his show come on tonight too.
Shout out to, I guess it's a Raku
Imagine
TV.
Bro just doing crazy, just
It was funny as hell because he, like, even though he resembled her, it was obviously Drewski. Like, this wasn't as crazy as the white boy.
Bro, like, yeah. Like, you could tell, like, the way he was doing his bounces and shit. I'm like, bro, this nigga is crazy.
It's funny, man. He ain't go out and massacre nobody. He made a crack. He cracked the fucking joke, and he did it eloquently. This shit was funny as fuck. I'm sorry. The only reason why niggas got offended is because it was accurate. Here we go.
America act, it's Erica Kirk. I could just see the fireworks, the outfit. I could already tell it's Erica Kirk.
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. We are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Stay in control with next day delivery.
Generally speaking, I think that was it. But hold on, that was the highlights right there. That wasn't the whole skit. Oh, I can't put the whole skit. You know what I mean? Let it go home.
Four, 3, 7. Oh, are you good?
We have to protect all men.
It was crazy right here.
Especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country.
Like, nigga, what?
America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who matter most.
Brock, who is this? That's Erica Kirk, the actress comedian starring in Drewski's satirical skit. I think Croc's got a bit confused.
Bruh.
She's playing the over-the-top conservative woman character across all.
Grok gotta be stopped. Grok gotta be stopped. Grok is on a roll. That's insane.
Sorry, y'all. I had to eat my sandwich right quick. But yo, that shit was hilarious. Grok made it worse, didn't he? God, Grok had to do it like that. That was like a compliment to it, right? Crazy. Yeah. So people got outraged because of that, right?
Of course.
It wasn't enough that I don't know. I just think there's other things to be outraged about. I mean, so they're familiar with the emotion. Let's see if we can do something more important.
I don't know.
You feel me? Like I'm just saying, I don't think it's a huge ask considering that there's kids who should inherit the world tomorrow. They don't deserve a $50 trillion debt. I'm gonna play my stories here in a minute so y'all can see just the highlight of the shit that I was talking about right quick, so y'all can get familiar. Hold on, here we go. Give me a second. Yo, why did it do that just now? I want to know why. There we go. All right. This the one you're talking about, bro? Or you can't see it yet?
Yeah, I can.
Y'all see it?
Yep, that's it. Because I'm not in that group, but like sometimes when you post, it'll pop up like you posted in a group, and so I was being nosy, and I looked and I saw people was in there. I was like, dang, y'all heard, ain't it?
Bruh, all the time. I'm gonna be real with you. My engagement been going up because I know people like, damn, he be always talking about this. You don't understand. It's like his name activate the bots or something. My shit is popping. But it's also funny because they don't come with no valid points. It should be hilarious, bro. Like, and the whole group behind this shit. I was like, oh yeah, somebody either bought it this shit to either be with some dumb shit or it's or I'm really dealing with the chosen few, apparently. You know what I mean?
They might be the chosen few. They might be. I'm
talking about the chosen few from the special ed class, a little down the ways. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that go to lunch first. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The ones, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, them.
Yeah.
That's insane.
They might be the truth.
That's insane.
But even with the chosen few,
they go to
good.
They go to breakfast like together. They take a whole separate entrance. You know what I'm talking about? In a line. Some of them be looking straight, some of them be looking all over. I ain't even, you know what I'm talking about? It's okay. Yeah. We ain't gonna talk about it. We love them all, but yeah, it's what they grow up, and you be happy they did, but then you got to deal with them. You know what I'm talking about? And that don't always be the easiest interaction, but I love them. I love them the same. God bless their heart. They figure out to get in my comment section, so I talk to them on a level they can comprehend.
You ain't. Well, you was hell.
I just look like this, bro. I be trying to tell them, bro. Anyway, yeah, God working on me every day. You know what I'm saying?
As He's working on all of us. So.
You feel me? So
something I love about some.
All right, appreciate. Oh yeah, so yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in Sunday. We got a interview with Sendal 303. Make sure you tune in for, Saturday. We also got an interview with K-Town Hill. That'll be at 6 p.m. It's gonna be in here.
Something I love about some of the.
This is what I was talking about before. Hallelujah. For those, because how I say the truth shall set you free. And they say that Bible was real because it's got prophecy. And Lord knows, like, they got it. I thought they had this cry, bro. I think they feel so much better. You feel me? Here you go.
These videos is the MAGA people that are making these apology videos for voting for this administration. This one is funny. It's quick. She's like, I just won't say I'm sorry. I have to vote for him.
I need to say I'm sorry. I voted for him.
Hey, you better. Crazy part was he was kind of accurate. That was fucked up. That was wild. That was. I'm gonna go into the clips, but I'm just trying to give y'all you know what I'm saying, quick. If y'all don't know, y'all can catch these on the Facebook. If y'all don't know, that's why y'all get a name up there. But this is what I was talking about before when I said there ain't been no jobs created. He make it. I ask all the time, "Are we great yet?"
Yeah, in his bank account.
No, are we great yet? Because that's what they vote for. That's what their stupid shit. That's they wear on their heads all the time. Like y'all been wearing this shit for so long. How long it take to make it great? Are we there yet?
Let's see. And here's the thing: you ask this question, they're gonna move the goalpost. They always do.
Yep.
Well, things got to get worse before they get better. Or
how much more? Shit.
Yeah, probably about 10 more years.
Crazy.
They're trying to send us through another Great Depression, shit like that.
What more was saying? My bad.
Nah, that's just how it is, bro. They gonna keep moving that goalpost, bro, and they gonna just go.
It ain't never gonna be a score, bro.
At that point, you trust.
I would respect MAGA more if they just said we're cheating so we can make sure y'all don't win.
Well,
no, like you know what I'm saying with the Save Act and shit. Like I would respect Trump more if he just came out and said, you know what, we doing all this shit so we can say that we won. Like what y'all gonna do about it? Because that's what's going on. What's up?
I said that's not their MO.
Which is why I say they cowards.
Mm-hmm.
If you got you know what a snake is?
I hope they do.
You gotta act like you one way so you can get close to me so you can do some other shit you really want to do. You gotta take the head off of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way to get them. I ain't threatening the man's life. I'm just saying that's what you do to a snake. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying him. I'm just some people don't know the difference of when an analogy in, but you're supposed to get the part. So it's supposed to be a story that you learn a lesson through. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of shit nowadays in time. Yes, again, we be dealing with them lower, you know what I mean? Them single digits. Them single digits. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you ain't even got a double digit IQ, just them single digits.
Oh my Lord.
You feel me? On my mama, bro. On my mama, bro. Just prove me wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I just, hey, y'all see it, y'all. That mean y'all live in the same world I live in, right?
Yo.
I'm trying to figure out what, right?
Sometimes.
Let me nigga know if I'm wrong. Let a nigga know if I'm wrong. Cause like you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say like y'all. That's the same news y'all heard. Y'all heard something different.
I'm on the same planet. We still here. But sometimes I'll just be gone.
Fair enough.
I'm like,
fair enough.
Trump did, pew, take off, and then come back down 3 months later. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I believe
yeah.
Ball though. Ball, you live on the same. You live on the same planet.
All right, bro. It's time it goes.
You niggas, I had to catch a paper flight.
Well, this is tripping, bro.
Shoot, wait, Ma, what's up?
What timeline are we in?
I've been trying to figure that shit out for a long time.
Oh, apparently it definitely changed. I can't tell you the exact one, but it definitely changed a tremendous amount.
Because all my life growing up, this timeline, I mean, it ain't been the most peaceful, and it ain't been the most prosperous ever. But you know what? We had a level of balance. Hold on, that's another thing I got to gripe with the world with.
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all wouldn't have waited till I became an adult to start messing up?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You could have did this when I was a child, and I ain't know no better.
I second that motion.
I like that. Can I answer it?
Go ahead.
I like it. Well, I'm gonna say this is for me too because I didn't realize it until I got older. But it is for me too. So you remember all those times when you were smaller, and you know they were trying to teach us shit, and we just didn't pay attention because we didn't think that we didn't need it. And then, like, you know, as soon as we like got old enough to realize a lot of the things that was going on, it was too late. That's the moment right there, and I can attest to that a lot. Because I would say a lot of the time, especially when I was growing up, my mom and my grandma always used to tell us that the world is changing. They used to always tell us that all the time. The world is changing and it's changing fast. And if you don't get your bearings and lock in, you're gonna be lost.
She ain't lying to you, bro.
She ain't lying.
At all.
That's a bar.
It's like, the older I got, the more I started realizing, oh shit, this is what the government was. Oh, those 3 branches that we was learning in tree, that's what that shit is. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like stuff started landing for real. So I don't know. Me, it's a growing thing. Because even the kids now, we even tell them the same thing that our parents and our grandparents tried to tell us. And it's like the repeating of the same cycle. And it's like, who's gonna break that cycle? Like I literally just see the same cycle over and over and over, repeating. My homeboy grandma just died. She was 95. Nigga, that's 90 centuries of life.
What?
Decade.
Yeah.
That's
9 decades.
Oh, 9 decades, my bad, yeah.
You
9
said
decades. That's what
centuries. She said she was
You
90.
know,
Wait,
yeah,
90?
90.
I know what you meant. 9 decades. I know what
You
you
know
meant.
what I meant,
I feel you, bro. I ain't even trying to pick fun. I was about to say shit. Grandma, wait, hey, I need a secret. But I
think I
don't
said
know
the
if I
wrong.
want to live that long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just a lot of life to see. You know what I'm saying? She done seen a lot change. She done seen different presidents. So she done seen it all.
Yeah.
And just to have that
I would,
just disappear, life is short.
nah, fact.
At
I
least she
don't
was
know
able to see it all through. Yeah, we'll go ahead. What you
the,
say?
the way
This-
life going, the way life things going right now. Hey, I don't know if I want to live to 100-some years old, boy.
You feel me?
on
Even
the-
them people, even the old people getting treated wrong.
I was just
They-
thinking, would you want to live forever?
No,
I
Nah,
wouldn't.
nah,
Either. I wouldn't either.
nah,
I ain't no God.
You'll see too. You'll have too much loss.
because like that
You
is
get
the
bored.
blessing. That's the blessing and curse of
Life.
human life.
Mhm.
You, when things that you grow up with, you die along with them and leave room for a new. If you outlived your whole generation and all your family members that you grew up with, younger and old, pass on before you, and you by yourself, like nah, I wouldn't want to live forever. And then 2, yes, you're gonna see all the good things that come out of human evolution, but you also gonna live through all the bad things that are going through. You might live through a zombie apocalypse, like
Twice.
alien invade. Like you never know. Like living forever, but you gonna live through some stuff. But like I'd be sick. I'd be sick.
I think you'll go through so many different emotions that you won't never be the same. But with that being said, would you imagine that's what God is? See, that's different.
But
It's
the
different.
thing is though, God got the ability to handle it all.
No, which I understand. What I'm talking about is from our comprehension. That'll drive a man crazy, wouldn't it?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the human mind, after a while, because you gotta think you live forever, sooner or later, you're gonna be the only person left.
Now here goes some other shit, right? Blow your mind. You do live
True.
forever. You're a spirit.
What
you
you
don't
said?
yeah, fucked your mind up, didn't it?
Nah, I hear No, I hear what you said. What you said.
Yeah, I said, but you do live forever. You're a spirit.
Well, yeah. Once you're flesh.
No, see here we go. So check this out. I know a lot of people think about it that way, but let me explain something to you.
For sure.
You don't become a spirit. You are a spirit.
Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, see, it's even more basic than that. People think when they think of spirit, they think it's a transition. Like you think you're gonna die and become a spirit. You are a spirit. Listen, when you close your mouth, right, and you think to yourself, don't you hear yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Say I without opening your mouth, right? That's I, right? And then when you touch your skin, you feel that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's I. That's the physical I, right? That's why Jamaicans say I and I. The conscious I and the physical I. So when you die, consciousness does not die. Your body dies. Your body just can't elevate and escalate. You are a spirit. You don't become a spirit. You've been a spirit. You are you. You are you. You are the spirit of you. You are just what you are embodied as of you. You understand?
Right.
So when you say, that's why when people say when people die, they don't die. The personality that belongs to them, that essence, which is you, right? That's you. Like your brain is not your body. Like your brain controls your body. Don't they tell you that your whole life? Your brain controls your body, but it is not your body, right? So I and I. Right? When you get stabbed, your brain, if you got stabbed in your hand or some shit, your body would say ow, ow, right? Your brain would have pain signals, but your brain wouldn't hurt, your hand would hurt. Right?
True.
This is what I'm saying. So you don't become a spirit, you are a spirit. And when you transition, you will be you. This is why people say this. Hey, I ain't mean to get deep like that. I'm just saying. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I don't want to touch them too much. I'm already on the list somewhere, I know. But anyway.
On the whitelist. You've been whitelisted.
This is why when Trump say he ain't going to heaven, it should be concerning. Because you don't become a spirit, you are a spirit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think you get it. Look at his life and look at the shit he's done. You don't become a spirit, you are a spirit. This is everything he do. And everything he do. He's a demolitionist. This nigga don't build shit. This is what I'm saying. How could you not see when Jerome Powell, the guy on the screen right here, that's the head of the Feds, of the Federal Reserve. That's the chairman. That's Jerome Powell. He's the one who determines the interest rates when there's inflation. That's them. It's their job to make sure we don't corrupt. They have labeled us insolvent, meaning them as bankers have decided that we can no longer cover our assets. And if you were a bank, if you were a business, if you were a person, you would be bankrupt. We are bankrupt as a country. This nigga can add bankrupt in a country to his resume.
And then for the next couple of years, be chilling.
The big beautiful bill adds $50 million. I'm sorry, 50. No, that was small. $50 trillion in interest to the national debt. Y'all know that, right? The big beautiful bullshit is what it was. But guess who got to pay that? Not him. You think he gonna be around to pay that? He don't like to pay taxes now.
Us.
So he making decisions and playing with y'all money. Richie Nomo already paid 22 million for the ads and shit on TV. They you know what I'm saying, they eating lobsters. But then when it comes down to the money, they can't pay. Bruh. At some point, it's like I don't know if it's just more insulting that they think we stupid or they don't care, or the fact that there's some of us that believe it, like this shit, and then try to defend it, and then I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Damn.
Ain't nobody winning right now unless you invested in the industry that's profiting. I don't know, oil. Well, I mean, we've always been a war over oil. Oil has caused more. This is why we need to invest in more renewable energy, such as I don't know, windmills and shit like that. But oil always takes us to war for no reason. People just die for no reason. Some would even say God stands for guns, oils, and drugs. That's what America saying. God, we trust on the bill. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about God, the Most High. I'm talking about that's why America says in God we trust on the back of the dollar bill. Guns, oils, and drugs. That's what we do, right?
Like, and there's a funny thing. I was talking to somebody, and they said money is evil, and I said no, money itself is not inherently evil. It's the love of money that's inherently evil.
Yeah.
The things you will do to get large amounts of cash, lots of time usually tends to be evil things.
Yeah.
So it's the reason behind what you're doing to get the money and the actions themselves that makes the money evil.
I'm so the thing is, it's a slippery slope. Yes, I believe as you get large amounts of money, it can corrupt you. There are people who have large amounts of money and they give to charities and things, and it's not because they want to evade taxes. It does help, but they also have their companies are charitable, like they help people, like you know what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, it's a slippery slope because why do you feel like you need the money? Is it that you need the money, or are you greedy? And then what are you getting the money for? What are you spending the money on? Like your money is not supposed to be idle. It's supposed to be a transmission. Like you know what I'm saying? Like for example, it's a barter system. It's a way to track the cost of exchanging goods. That's what money is supposed to be. Not something you covet. It's supposed to be like you know what I'm saying. When you need something, people have this understanding that it's going to it's going to cost this amount of labor, and they trust that amount of labor is what you produced in exchange of what I'm saying, in exchange of making this different trade. That's what money is. The money is an idea. It's not supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, your God.
And then the thing is with that too, could you spend, and realistically speaking, could you spend $22 billion in a lifetime?
I think I could. Okay, so I think it's a multi-part question, but I could.
Could you spend $22 billion in a lifetime without being just idiotic with the money, or just overall greed? Because overall greed when buying things, and people don't think you can't be greedy when you're buying things as well. You can be greedy in all aspects of everything. So $22 billion. I'm gonna buy me 15 cars, but I can drive one at one time.
Nah, yeah, no, I wouldn't do no shit like that. So you asked me, could I spend $22 billion? Yes. What I would do. Yes, I could spend it in a lifetime, but how I would choose to spend it would be building corporations that help other people. Like, yeah, I want the companies to generate over $22 billion a year, and that could be used to pay the employees that work in those companies. That those employees help provide services that help other people, and they have their own companies where they in turn make money at my company and use that money to pay the payroll of their company. Yes, I would be happy to generate that kind of goddamn money. 22 billion, yeah. Now that's how I think about spending $22 billion. But what I think you might have been getting at is the way he chose to spend his $22 billion. And that's the shit. Yeah, I feel like hell yeah, they fucked up.
I get it. This is a society where it's pretty much everything's a competition. Social media is a competition. Music in certain parts of avenues of music, you literally have people with almost the exact same sound, except there's little different things that they do that sound differently, or they're willing to sell their soul or let somebody enter their back door to get in.
That is crazy work. Oh.
I just heard a P did a voicemail.
Yeah, that is wild.
I get, you know what I'm saying? They're giving up the whoop to get numbers and sales and but here the thing is, bro, like I don't feel like there needs to be multi-billionaires, bro. Like I just don't. I just feel like there's no need because once you get $10 billion, but what you stacking for?
So
like
that I feel you there. Like so when you said the 22 billion, like what I meant, what the biggest thing I meant to say was I wouldn't be the only one. I think that's the important part. You get what I'm saying? Like when you say, "Do what? Would I spend $22 billion?" No, because there would be a business, it would be an entity that I wouldn't spend it, but the business would generate that kind of money where people are eating and it's feeding families. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be in like hospitals, but not in a test subject hospital. It'd be like free clinics or where I don't want to say free because free always comes at some kind of cost, right? Nobody just gives anything. It'd be like a volunteer clinic, or to pay the lights on like volunteer clinics, or like free insulin for people who got diabetes who really need it in a program, you know what I'm saying? Or stuff that like helping people with things that they would normally not have an option to be able to do, like such as helping people get on their fucking feet. And I ain't even talking about like gentrifying the neighborhood. Like matter of fact, we buy up property, you know what I'm saying, and we would put people in the houses and shit, but give them a plan and like we're not just gonna say, hey, we're gonna take care of you, but hey, like if we're gonna be staying here and stuff, we're gonna give you the tools that you need to be like, we're gonna teach you how to fish. Like we're not gonna give you a meal, we're gonna teach you how to fish, you feel me? So that you can be sufficient, you can take care of yourself even when I'm not here. You feel me? That way we're gonna give you the tools that you need to be able to work by yourself. Not just cut you on your own, but make sure that you have some kind of skill and logic and some shit. That's what I feel like it should work, because if each one would reach one and teach one of this shit, if everybody's straight, nobody ain't worried about what they don't got, because everybody got the same. You feel me?
You could literally have like a 2-year plan doing that. Like have a 2-year plan, then be like, okay, the rent 900 or the rent 800, just a random number. And then when you leave for the 2 years, we give you half the money back.
Facts.
That's what I would do, because I'm already so fucking rich. I'm trying to help you. So I'm not gonna have you stay here for 2 years and then leave and then be broke. I'd rather have you stay here for 2 years,
save your money,
pay the rent, when in reality you really just saving money.
Facts. But then you gotta put a restriction on that though.
You're saving it. You just can't get it until the 2-year lease is up. Soon the 2 years up, you can get half the money back. You gone.
But
dude, you can build by that time. You can build whatever you feel like you need to do. You got a job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever. Like that's how I would do it. That's definitely a smart ass idea.
Bro,
I would just say, go ahead, say everything, brother.
Oh, you can go ahead. Amy, you already started talking for you. Go ahead. You got it, bro.
No, you sure, bro? Like for real, I was done. Let me think.
But on the other side, there's 2 parts to every coin. Yes, if I had 22 billion, would I want to help people out? But you can't help everybody, because not everybody wants to be helped.
Hey man, I think we was getting ready to say the same thing, bro. That's what I said. I could feel it. I was like, you gotta put some kind of restriction on it, because bro, some people, you don't want nobody to become dependent. You feel me? Like this is supposed to be a helping thing. Like, yeah, we gonna help you out, but we can't, after you get out of this program, bro. I can't. You know what I'm saying? We wish you the best you can't come back for another 10 years. Like, we don't want to turn you down. Don't live in 10 years where you need to be, so you're gonna live all crazy. But you know what I'm saying? We don't want to necessarily turn nobody away. And if we're doing better in 10 years, which where we hope to be, then we hopefully will have the capacity to be able to help you if you need it. But we trying to set you up better than most. Like shit, that's way better than I had it trying to get on my own shit. You know what I mean? Oh God.
Right.
You know what I mean? Trying to help you get to a point where you have.
I'm already rich. I'll do some shit like that. Have a 2-year plan. When you leave, you can have it back, but it's also stipulations. You could come back, but you can only come back if you're trying to help. One, and then you got like a 6 to 7 year spread plan. So you can't come back and be like, oh, I need somewhere to live. You can't do that. You got like 6 or 7 years to do that. Like all of that's gonna be in the contract, and like the contract gonna be made for you. It's not made for me. It's made to help you.
Hey, real talk.
If if I got a $2.2 billion gang, I don't need it. I'm trying to
No,
help.
real talk. I like the way you said that because look, what if you help them out, right? You do have that conversation with the contract maybe the third or fourth night, right? But you do it with a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, definitely.
not just with your lawyer, but have a lawyer for them too. And you let them know, like,
Yeah.
hey, listen, you can go in there and ask him whatever you want to. He not just on my payroll. Make sure he run down a contract so you understand what you're getting into. Because listen, I'm gonna bind you to this. I'm gonna hold you to this. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say this shit because this is a good situation right now, and you thinking you finna come up. Like, I need you to understand what these terms mean. So if you don't have the education, you can point a word, they break it out, and make sure you get it before you sign that word. Because listen,
Zero tolerance policy. Because we trying to help so that we ain't bullshitting. So don't bullshit us. You bullshit us, you gonna get kicked out.
And I ain't trying to judge
Like
nobody, bro.
I'm trying to that like with me, bro. If I got 2 point, bro, I'm trying to help the world at that point.
That's
all
all
it's
I'm
like,
saying.
dang, I'm so fucking rich. What else is there to do, dog?
But I do agree with Maul. Like, that's a lot of money for one person to just have that for what?
Yeah.
Like, for what?
Niggas like,
what
I'm not
one person
using
need?
You fuck them damn wars.
Right.
Gang, I'm about to go feed these 19,000 homeless people that I keep seeing on Las Vegas Strip. That's what I'm finna go do.
And then get them boys some credit counseling or something like, or listen, hey, since I paid your rent, you don't tell me you pay for 2 years or whatever. But we go like, listen, you gonna pay the rent. Oh, what's up? We got OG Kratos in the building. Appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? He say, but like I would look at it like this: we gonna tell them to get the first 6 months free, but then they gonna start paying rent. They don't know that they're gonna put that toward that's their money, right? But while they there, they gotta pay for certain shit. Like, bro, if they on Las Vegas Strip because they homeless, bro, let's get them boys some credit counseling, like some gambling counseling or some credit, like some, you know what I'm saying, not some credit shit, but some gambling help. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you ended up homeless on a goddamn strip. You feel me? Like, we gonna give you money so you can get out and go do the same shit. That don't seem fair. It's like, what I'm saying is this: if you tell a crackhead you want him to get better, you don't give him crack, right? If you try to help somebody on the Las Vegas Strip, you don't necessarily give them money, right? You got to make sure that the mentality is right for the Mo. No, I'm talking about behavior stuff, right? You got to make sure that the mentality is right. They got to be in the right state of mind, like, you know what I'm saying, to be able to handle that blessing. Like he said, they gotta be willing to change. They gotta want that. You can't help nobody who don't want to be helped, bro.
And so yeah, like it's a lot of stuff like with it, especially like with the behavior aspect. When you gotta make sure they have the cognitive ability or the cognitive dissonance. You know what I'm saying? Also you gotta make sure that like maybe there's neurological, deficiencies that they're dealing with, or deficiencies, disabilities, neurological disabilities that they're dealing with. Things of that nature. And if that's the case, maybe they need a facility. You know what I'm saying? A facility that's made to deal with those type of, because like I would feel like it would be cruel to give somebody resources and they just don't have the means to use them.
Facts.
That's like, hey, I'm giving you the key to the universe, but it's in a language you don't understand, so you can't use it. So you might as well not have given me anything.
Facts.
That makes sense.
Like the help they need ain't the help you can give. Like you want to help them, but the help you can give ain't maybe necessarily the help
not
they
what
need.
they need. So it's detrimental because
facts.
You give people who aren't capable of making decisions on themselves based off of their disability, they eventually gonna run into somebody who's gonna notice that and take advantage.
Trump.
Hey.
I'm sorry, but it's like
everything has patterns.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, it do. He been taking advantage of people for a long time, like for a long, long time. That's why I look. Sometimes I do get irritated with MAGA, but then I try to like when I finally calm down, I be like, you know what? It's not really their fault because you realize at some point. This is why I always said this is why I said violence ain't necessarily the answer to nothing because you can't beat a person into thinking like you need them to think. That's crazy. or that you would like them to think. I ain't gonna say that you need them to think, because narcissistic is believing that you're the one that's always right. People have the capacity to be wrong. That's just that. To be flawed is to be human. That's what separates us from robots. No shit. We are flawed, so you can never like. There's not anybody that's perfect, but I will say there's not too many people that fuck up on the occasion of like Trump do. That shit right there is. And since if they're gonna give that nigga a trophy, it should. If they're gonna give that nigga a trophy, right? You want an award that's gonna stand the test of time, right? One that people he can readily identify with, and you're gonna be accurate. Give him the world's first lion ass jackass award. We'll present it annually. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can get it every year. He'll win it in succession. He'll be the greatest of all time. Right? America first where? Again, stop me when I'm lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Please. Like, hey, for real.
I'm wondering where all the jobs are. You might want to listen to this guy.
Just that for what we think, our staff thinks, is the overstatement due to overcounting. Effectively, there's zero net job creation in the private sector.
There you go.
Someone needs to make this make sense.
I heard that.
Zero
jobs.
Zero. They ain't produced.
No new jobs in a year's time. Nobody made no money enough to expand business in a year's time.
No new friends. No friends. No.
Yeah, I hear. What happened to that 90 days and 90? What happened to 90 deals in 90 days? What happened to is the Ukraine war still going? How's those paper? What did he sign? That nigga signed the executive war on paper. What was it? Paper clips? Paper cut. What the fuck was it?
Paper straws?
Paper straws. Because that was important. Day one shit right there. Never mind all the homeless people and shit. You know, I don't know.
Gotta save the turtles, man.
You know,
man, what?
I mean, that's plastic straws. Never mind. But I don't know. I know it has something to do with straws, but yeah.
Not only that, can somebody help me explain this, please? Oh yeah, I got somebody. Check this out.
Sense. There are FBI reports in which a woman describes the President of the United States assaulting her when she was 13 years old. These reports were considered credible enough to be used.
Oh, you're shocked? They were credible enough to be used to persecute Ghislaine Maxwell, and put her in prison. So if they're credible enough to get her in prison, then how are the same reports credible enough to charge him with them? That's what the rest of the clip says. I ain't gonna click on it if y'all want me to, but that's what it said.
No, like you can't, because like that's insane.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
but it ain't nothing new.
I have questions, but we're outraged about a Drewski skit. So we just gonna let this go. He's just out here with wow. Okay.
Yeah. You're shocked that he lied about troop casualty numbers? You're shocked that the President of the United States tried to hide 150 injured troops that were injured by his direct actions, starting a war that he told you he was never going to do. You're shocked.
Right. Yeah, stop. I can go back and click. I can click on these just clips. I can actually click on the whole thing and take it to the video if you want to. You want to see it?
You say you're shocked?
Yeah. That's what you say. What you mean you shocked? I thought this is what you voted for.
That's what I said. It ain't. That's why I was like, it ain't nothing new. Like motherfuckers should.
There was a fork in the kitchen.
You said there was a what?
There was a fork in the kitchen. The ocean has water in it. Grass is green, sky is blue. These are things we should not be surprised about. we knew who he was before he got in office. Actually, the first time he got in office, he showed you exactly who he was.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say there's cooking utensils in the kitchen. There's a refrigerator in the kitchen. Nobody's surprised by that. There's fish in the ocean.
The ocean, you should know already by now.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point.
Grass can be green. Yeah. You know, like, what do we like? There's murderers in prison. Like all these things that are facts. There's statistical proof to prove behind all of these things.
Yeah.
Physical proof. He's not a good businessman.
He's not a good man.
Like, that's what a lot of people. He knows how to bring money and
where.
So
I think a lot of people was watching The Apprentice backwards.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people seen that show and wasn't watching the crazy fucking deals he was making. That shits that didn't even make no fucking sense.
Our president is a hand puppet. He's getting worn like a condom, and that means somebody's putting them on their penis. That's what I mean by that. So there's no, yeah. Anyway, I felt I had to clarify that because that's what he's in turn doing to our American way of life. You know, just fucked it all up. It's a big fucking circle jerk. Sorry. You know, and they voted for this. At the end of the day, it's like they want to talk about what Obama and Biden did and all that. Well, I can tell you what they didn't do. And the United States economy didn't go to shit in 1 year when they were in office. And they think just because I say something good about them that I'm immediately a liberal. I'm an independent. I call out shit on both sides. However, they're mad that I don't call out good things that Trump done because, well, frankly, what good has Trump done?
Besides live.
You know, show me something he did good. Because he ain't done shit. He told you he ain't going to heaven.
Out his mouth.
Y'all should have been concerned like a motherfucker. Considering he's so buddy with Netanyahu. You know, the Jews killed Jesus. Oh, y'all forgot. Uh-oh. Hold on. Here we go. Jesus was a Jew. He was persecuted by his own people.
Yeah. The story of the Jews. Kissed him on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And that was to show who he was or something like that. They're basically like pointing him out in public, like this him, him, like that's him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And God knew it though. I mean, Jesus knew that's what he was there to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna betray me, and I'm here to die for your sins. So I'm still gonna love him regardless. But hey, that's what I'm saying.
What if I told you that? What if I told you? Hold on, now. No, shoot the messenger, right? What if I told you that the Bible is a book of parables, and you're supposed to learn from, and it's supposed to be something that you're supposed to be feeling familiar, but it's full of stories with allegories and things to teach you about different things in life. But when it comes to Jesus, and the reason that they tell you they're black is because Jesus' job was to come in and die for everybody's sins. He was supposed to take on the world's sins, and no matter what the world threw at him, he was supposed to still take that on and die in the name of everybody else. And he's supposed to resemble you because you're supposed to feel familiarity. You never had it broken down like that before, huh? The book got in every piece of that book, there's stories that everybody tells you about what they really mean. But when we get to Jesus, all of a sudden it's literal. Right? David and Goliath, Jonah and the whale, all these stories about faith and Job, right? All these stories, right? And you're supposed to be able to, you're supposed to take something from them and be like them. But then you get to Jesus. And the Bible is very descriptive. It told you had hair like bronze, hair of bronze, a skin of bronze, hair like wool. You're supposed to, oh, that's us. That's us. We're the chosen people. And you even find yourself, like, we say that to each other, like, oh, they treated Jesus like this. How can I expect less? It's a subconscious ass whooping. That's telling you that you're supposed to just take this shit. Right? Be like Jesus, right? Jesus will tell you if somebody strike you to turn the other cheek. You strike my cheek, I'm gonna turn another cheek, bitch. You're gonna be on your back in the goddamn dirt. Right? I'm just being real, but you're supposed to relate. I always said this, people get hung up because every prophet said the same thing, bro. I say it again. Don't praise me, praise he who sent me. And everybody always gets stuck on the messenger. You're supposed to have a relationship with God. Jesus even told you, I'm the way. Like, I'm not him. Jesus said, I am the way. He didn't say I am the destination. He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the light. No man coming to the Father but by me, meaning that I'm gonna get you to him. Like, that's where you want to be, to him. I ain't trying to preach. I'm just saying, I'm just talking. Am I again pointing out when I'm lying now?
Not one Lord, sir. Not one Lord.
I'm sorry. So it's easy to tell the truth? Because the president, I like the shit gate. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on, never mind. Hold on now.
I almost said something that Peach would have said, but I would have got canceled.
So we in a completely different universe or timeline. Real shit, it feels like a scene from Idiocracy. For real, bro. For real, bro. Some people say we in a simulation and they want to feel and relate to the Matrix. Like, whatever you feel like you need to relate to describe your environment and the living conditions that you live in, right? Well, some people it makes sense. A lot of people use analogies and shit because it makes sense and they right, but then other people be like, "Nah, I don't get what you mean," right? I do think this world is fucked up. I don't know if it's a timeline shift or what it is, because I know there are a bunch of things that people said didn't exist that I know for a fact did exist and have corroborated with other people exist. Like, some of us know these things exist and others don't. I don't know if that's just because we're on a different timeline or if people just are ignorant about certain things, because that's very possible. Not everybody knows everything. What y'all think?
All right,
cool. I believe life is the beach, the sand.
I mean, what y'all
You
think?
believe what? What you believe?
Life is the beach. I'm just the sand.
And what was the exact question you asked, Matt?
So we was talking referring to timeline because
Yeah.
OG said we in a completely different universe or timeline. Real shit, it feels like a scene from Idiocracy. And I said, it's crazy because I don't know. I said I feel like people use different words to express the experiences of their life. So whatever you use, if that feels the closest to you, continue to use it. With that being said, I do feel like there are some things that I believe have happened that other people have corroborated has happened, meaning they agree that it has happened. And there's other things that other people sort of haven't. And it could just be a case of we're in different timelines, or it could simply be a simpler explanation, which is there's just some ignorance. So nobody knows everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's sometimes it's just some people might not know about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Some things might happen that you're unaware of. I'm saying, so is it that we're on different timelines, or is it just possible that we're talking to some people who don't know certain things? When do we know is the case?
Hey.
You feel me?
Like,
what's that? Like what?
No, go ahead, please.
No, say what you said because I just want
I want to say that like 3 times, Mike.
Hey, I don't know. Like,
You done?
I guess I'm not fully grasping it because like what specific? Because I guess I'm trying to like narrow it down more specifically to a certain subject.
Do you think there's okay? So I do it now. Break it down 3 questions because I know it was a lot. Like I'm just
Yeah. Like I was trying to, my brain.
Yeah, I got you. So the first one is: do you believe there's different timelines?
Okay. Yeah. I feel like just in history, there's been a way that ignorance definitely is taught more than ever now. 100%. See, I just
that's what I was.
That's
yeah. Now you
I didn't
see what I'm
see it.
saying?
Like so now,
You
I
know
was
what I'm
trying to
saying?
piece it. Yeah. Okay. I feel
Appreciate
like
you, OG. Yeah.
Oh, where there was we read a story in school where there was I forgot his name, but he was like doing astrology and like looking at stars and planets. I forgot his name. He was like before, like he was around before Christ, whatever. I'm not before Christ, after Christ.
I know it's about who Astosceles.
Strauss, yeah, I can't say his name. I got a list. I
There's
can't.
Aristotle, and then there's
Yeah.
One of those, right?
You know what I'm saying? So, his village got raided, people got conquered, they erased all of his notes, and if we would have kept all his notes, we possibly could have been living on the moon by now. You know what I'm saying? People speculate, whatever. I feel like that's when timelines changed.
Okay.
Because something that could have propelled human society forward, we got in our own way, as we usually do, and changed the course of history forever. I feel like there's moments like that all throughout history, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? The birth of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all those people around in that time frame period. I feel like they are something that there are people that had to be there in that certain period of time to push humans forward.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, the theory of relativity or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Like everything happens for a reason. Actually, we learned that in the class that I'm in now for school. It's called determinism. There is a rhyme and reason for everything that happens in the universe.
The butterfly
Nothing
effect.
happens by chance.
The butterfly effect.
Everything has a string connecting it to something else.
Also known as the butterfly effect.
Yes.
Got you. So, I like that. I think we all on the same page. So here's the thing: what if, and hear me out. Now that we all on this quantum level, right? Follow me. What if I told you there was a plan for by others also on this level to manipulate by teaching ignorance? Right?
You said,
And by doing that, they steered the course of history.
Yeah, but just like there's always truth in ignorance. Not saying everything is true. Not saying everything. Just saying
it happened. His name was David D. Rockefeller. He's the founder of the school board. Like they don't. So you forget this. Every district has a school board, right? The school board determines the curriculum in the school district, right?
Yeah,
and they determine what gets pushed. They determine what gets taught to the students in the area, right? Now, here's the thing: collective, like no one person knows everything about anything. It's impossible. There's so many things in this life to do that it's impossible to become a master of everything. That would literally make you God. It's not. You don't have enough time. The human body doesn't give you that much time. It's necessary to do that. Even these geniuses, super geniuses, don't have they're much smarter to operate on on a higher frequency and at a higher efficiency than we do, but they still don't have the time to comprehend everything in the universe, even with their advanced formulas and understanding of whatever they think they understand, right? Because that's essentially what it is. Your brain assesses a certain thing, and then you understand it as you understand it. So a person can only ever be as smart as they truly think they could ever be. You were the one. Period. You like everything is a fraction of you. You get what I'm saying? If you're a fraction of everything, you can only ever be as smart as you ever think you could possibly ever be. You will never exceed the amount of smartness or intelligence that you think you could ever have. Because if you were 100% intelligent, you would be aware of all the intelligence. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Am I losing anybody? Like okay. So if you think about it, they speak through motion pictures, right? So they think about all the movies in the last couple of years have been about multiple universes or the movie. That's what I was getting at. Man, you following me, bro. I wish you had I can get you one of these invites. He understood exactly what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, what if the whole timeline thing, people where everybody's saying, oh, we got different timelines. What if that was highly influenced by the series of movies they put out around a certain time? Nobody went talking about that timeline shit before 2000 and whenever Marvel started putting all these goddamn movies out.
Well, at least nobody was allowed that we know of.
No, what I'm saying is before they started like Doctor Strange and all this other shit, nobody was saying nothing about no timeline shifts. And I'm not saying this to y'all. What I'm saying is, bro, think about it. 2009, 2010, nobody wasn't talking about no different timelines. People would say, I see you next lifetime, Erykah Badu, right? Lifetime, not timeline, right? A timeline, when you think about a timeline, you're talking about people like, oh, there's another me in another multiverse or universe, and I'm just not in my proper setting. That, you get what I'm saying? Versus lifetime, meaning that the spirit that we were talking about that you are comes back and is the essence. You do you understand the difference? You understand? Like different from being like I'm not where I'm supposed to be to I'm who I am regardless of where I am. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, in layman's terms, are you saying that what's going to happen, or what has happened, or what is happening happens for a reason?
Yes, but not the butterfly effect as you perceive it. What I'm saying is, what if a person intentionally created the wave with the intentions of the effects that it creates in a specific way that they intended to do, such as David D. Rockefeller saying, I want a nation full of workers and not thinkers. So he starts the school board and then starts to hand down the curriculum and make sure that they promoted certain people to make sure that their curriculum was being pushed in these neighborhoods, and they influenced what information and education was being given. Like you're being indoctrinated, not being educated. To be educated means to be taught how to think. To be indoctrinated means to be taught what to think. That's why you have such a base, like MAGA,
like politics.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this comes back to what I said in the beginning to wrap things up, right? Remember when I said, don't get it twisted. You should vote blue so you can flip the house, but don't ever get it twisted. The blue don't give a fuck about you either, because they're both two wings of the same bird, and it was never intended to work for you. So the Democratic Party, the problem that I have with them is they assume your vote. See, they assume your vote. You're supposed to. Joe Biden let it slip, remember? You're not black if you don't vote for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The system itself is broken. We need to come together and vote blue so we could stop the fucking idiots that's at play right now. But don't get it twisted. When it comes time for big elections, you need to know who you are and what you stand for, and who really standing on the issues that you're talking about.
Because y'all need to read.
Yeah, because just out here blindly voting is how the fuck we got where we at now. If there's election, these motherfuckers don't want you to have elections. He said what he said so that he can get in power, so he can do the shit that he wanted to do to make sure he can stay in power. He don't look at they having to get this nigga participation trophies to keep him entertained, like a little fucking kid. Anytime you start teaching an older person, anytime you start treating an older person like a toddler, that's bad signs.
Here's your trophy, Mr. Trump. We just made it yesterday.
Who poo-pooed in a diaper? And now he wants to go to war. Only problem is when he say war, it's not I declare war on the little paper clipboards and shit like that. It's people's lives. They just deployed the 82nd Airborne, bro. Not only that, I'm gonna show you how propaganda work. You don't hear shit else. You don't hear shit about how bad the US is doing. All you hear is Trump telling people that, oh, we're doing this. I thought, how are we fighting a country that y'all obliterated last year when nobody asked you to? Can't even keep up with the lie. But see, the problem is we do. Because I ain't stupid. I ain't in no different timeline, nigga. I'm in the same place I was last year. You understand what I'm talking about? Mentally. I'm watching the shit just like the years before. And no matter how much he say he's the greatest fucking president or whatever, nigga, we know the truth. You can't erase that. People out here suffering. Like, gaslighting a motherfucker take a lot. And it's very goddamn disrespectful. You come out here and say we in the greatest economy, nigga, where? Everything higher up but me, nigga.
I'm dead.
Everything higher up than the THC content, nigga. What's going on? And they still ain't even. You all right? Oh, I'm sorry. And they still ain't even done what they ain't even came through on that. He still ain't even one of the simplest things they asked, man. Go ahead and decriminalize marijuana, man. It ain't hurt nobody, but you know what? It's making money. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. California, one of the reasons why I don't give a fuck who don't like it, but one of the reasons why I rock with Governor Newsom, right? California is not one of the states that depend on the government's money. Matter of fact, they're in a surplus. They make enough money where they're self-sufficient. You understand? They don't owe the money. They don't owe the government shit. And Trump got a problem with that. Because look at everybody else, how he treats everybody else who depend on them and they bullshit. Look, just look at it. The proof is in the pudding. I ain't telling you nothing that you don't already know. I ain't said shit that you shouldn't know. I'm going to play these next couple clips so we can go ahead and get them out of here so y'all can see them. And then I'll let everybody say their thing, you know what I'm saying? But the next couple clips, the reason why I post on my story is you need to be aware, man. They out here trying to gaslight. Trump get out here and lie every time this nigga touch a microphone. He got to be in front of the camera, but he ain't got nothing good to say, so he just get the lying. That nigga don't even live in the same fucking universe we in. It's people dying out here, man. And it ain't all about war either. People dying because they ain't got the money they need to be able to survive. What the fuck is he going on? Ain't no new jobs in a whole year. The unemployment rate steady going up. What the fuck wrong with this nigga, man? Hey, America, are we great yet? I just want to ask him. Check these out, man.
Like,
what's up?
Look at Trump.
What bothers me is it took some people having $4 gas for them to be like, things got to change. That's a problem.
Yeah. It's selective outrage, but I'm used to it living in America.
Facts.
Just be honest.
People use that often either. Select outrage.
A selective outrage. Motherfuckers get mad about dumb shit. The shit we should be mad about. You motherfuckers act like you can't see.
They be like, what do you
shit about it?
We all mad. We all should be mad about what?
I'm gonna play these next couple clips, man. And if you see the show, and if you still watching, you see the show, and you feel like you disagree or agree, get in the comments. Let us know how you feel, man. We want to hear from you. Make sure you follow the channel. And we here every Thursday, man. Hey, check us out.
Think of it. We spent $8 trillion in the Middle East, and we're not fixing our roads in this country. How stupid is it? And we're not fixing our highways, our tunnels, our bridges, our hospitals even.
Donald Trump is without a doubt one of the most prodigious liars this country has ever produced. He's our supreme misleader. But the chaos this very actual war is creating is making us question.
Oh, I'm gonna play this one right quick because yeah, this worth it.
Smoke weed every day.
You all right, bro?
My bad. It hadn't switched over. My bad.
They say that.
I realized that. Y'all can see it now.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is without a doubt one of the most prodigious liars this country has ever produced. He's our supreme leader. But the chaos this very actual war is creating is making us question even his reality distorting powers. Let's step back into the Wayback Machine. All the way back, I don't know, June, when Israel and the United States first bombed Iran's nuclear program.
We wiped out the nuclear capability of Iran, obliterated it. It was obliterated like nobody's ever seen before. I would say it's set back permanently. That place is under rock. That place is demolished. They're never going to have nuclear.
Never. Permanently obliterated. I'm sorry, Caitlin Collins, you have a question.
You obliterated their nuclear sites last summer with your strikes. Then how can you argue it was an imminent threat now?
Oh, we hit them so hard, we obliterated them. But that doesn't mean with the right equipment, you can't dig down and go get it.
Actually, I think it's exactly what it means. That's what
I'm just saying. Right? Y'all tracking, right?
I mean, if something's obliterated, that there usually means there is no recovering of that certain thing that was obliterated.
So you heard the definition too. All right, cool. Check this out.
God damn it. It's so annoying. It's so unbelievably annoying. Here we go. To obliterate, to destroy completely, leaving nothing behind. There's nothing in here about, well, we completely obliterated it, unless they have shovels. Like, by the way, nuclear question aside, are they even opening the Strait of Hormuz? Isn't that what prompted your apocalyptic ultimatum in the first place?
That'll be opened very soon if this works.
How soon? And who's in control of it? Will Iran still be able to control the flow of oil?
Be jointly controlled.
By who?
Maybe me. Maybe me.
You want the United States to be
Me and the Ayatollah, whoever the Ayatollah is.
Now, hold on. The Ayatollah just happens to be the fucking you at war with, and you don't even know who it is. But you're sending people to die for this phantom boogeyman that you can't identify. Once again, it's crazy.
He gets dunked the other day.
Just a second. Give me a second. I'm just terminating share. But yeah, I don't know. Y'all see the same shit I was going through though, right? Y'all live in the same world, like same earth.
We definitely deserve donkey of the day.
Like it's, I don't know, bro.
I don't know, bro. I feel like we fell in the youth, bro. Not like
100%.
Because after us come them.
Yeah.
And then they inherit the world. You know what I mean? And all this shit. And all we did was sit back and watch them do it. So that's where we at, man. And if you did bad this last season, this voting season, do better. It ain't over, but it ain't too late either. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be part of the solution and not the fucking problem, do the right thing. You know what I mean? Don't double down on stupid. Because that's all this shit been since he got it now. That's why he the reason we got midterms. Being real. And here's the thing: if he don't win re-election, which we know he ain't, January 6th gonna be on steroids next time. Watch. Because he not finna give up power. But then now it's not just him who don't want to give up power. It's every member of his crooked ass administration. Because they ass cooked his ass out too. You know what I'm saying? That's the real. But
it's gonna get worse before it get better.
That's why we
How
gotta
long
be. Huh?
How long is that? I was just saying, how long is that?
Nobody knows.
Shit, hopefully it'll be over in a couple months. But I don't know. It's gonna at least be another 2 years. Unless we can get him, unless we can flip this house and shit in the next 2 months, then we're gonna immediately, start to impeach his ass, get him out of the. We need to get his whole cabinet though. It ain't just him, it's everybody who enabled him. And they see the writing on the wall, they all trying to fight for itself, but that's what happened when you get a bunch of them together. You know what I mean? So but all that, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm gonna let y'all say y'all pieces. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say mine after y'all. I'm gonna let Molly go first, then Big Baby Mom, and then I'll be last. Here we go.
To be or not to be? Nah, it's a very interesting stream today. Y'all better lock in, man, because it's getting wicked out there, bro. We just told y'all $4 of gas, and y'all just realizing what's going on. Y'all better get y'all shit together. Y'all go vote. Y'all go read up on who y'all want to vote for. Just like Matt said, stand on what y'all stand on. Y'all principles, and go do y'all thing, man. Y'all need to go do the right thing, because if not, y'all kids is fucked. So definitely lock in. Also, this AI stuff is kind of taking over, so keep the kids off the internet. It ain't good for them. See you next week.
That reminds me, we didn't even talk about Melania Trump stupid ass, but we're gonna get in that next time, I guess. There we go.
What she do?
The robot. You didn't see the robot she introduced? Trying to replace teachers and shit. She want teachers to we'll get into it next time. Bro, you gotta get some your eye, dog. Make sure you put that stuff in your eye for real. I'm worried about you, bro.
Oh no, it's straight, bro. It don't even hurt. Itchy and that, it's just red. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for coming out to the show, man. It was a great one. We had a lot of good talks, a lot of deep talks. The world's changing, so stay informed so you can change with it for the better. Thank y'all for coming out. And the health tip of the day, man, if you got allergies, bro, like me, red eye and all, it's gotten better. Not as red as it was. Just take your allergy medicine, bro. Go to an allergist. I need to go to an allergist. My insurance don't cover it. But that's a different story for a different day. May y'all just stay prayed up out here and stay out the way and just eat your vegetables and drink your water. Brush your teeth. Floss. Scrape your tongue. Get this stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maul coming with the health tips as always. He really care about you.
Hey, I do what I can do.
Yeah, I feel you. I do what I can do to stop football from coming to my teeth, man. Them motherfuckers. I gotta get this fixed. Anyway, yeah, I know it's there. I know y'all know it's there too. God damn it. Well, hey, you know what I mean? Not y'all. They be like, damn, I can't believe. Yeah, if you don't know me by now, you will never know me. Words to the goddamn old school. Anyway, we only come in here and talk about the shit that I know you see because you're not crazy, despite the world trying to teach you that or trying to treat you that way. It has not been like this forever. This is the work we have been doing for a long time. There may have been some people who was around through the Great Depression, but they'll be about 100 almost. They're running up on that, y'all. We don't have to be. It didn't have to be this way. It don't have to keep being this way either. That's the other shit. You know what I mean? But we gotta learn to come together, man. And we do better when we come together. You know what I'm saying? But if we can't do something as simple as laugh at something that's obviously poking fun at things that shouldn't occur, if you ask me, you know what I mean. I always said if you get mad at something that's true, it's your fault. Point blank and simple. Because you made it true. Nobody likes to be pointed out different things, but that's only if you're not comfortable with the person in the mirror. Because I'm everything I am, regardless if you say it or not. You know what I mean? So all that to say is, man, know your roots, stand in something, stand for something, or fall for anything. You deserve better. We will do better. And until next time, the way of the world to change. You could be one to change the world. We have been the High Council. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we will catch y'all next week. Oh, by the way, make sure y'all go support my brothers, man. For real, for real. Shout out to 420 Marley G on Twitch. Y'all go make sure y'all follow my guy. He do be on doing his thing. Make sure you shout out. Make sure y'all go look up Big Baby Mall on all music platforms. I guarantee you got something you gonna jam to. Go check out Lonnie Mays on all platforms. I guarantee you got something you're gonna jam to. Same thing, Bubba Kemper on all platforms. Guarantee you got something you could jam to. You got your boy K-Town on all platforms. Guarantee you got something you could jam to. It's Sendell 303. Oh, guarantee you got something you're gonna jam to. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in. We got more interviews and things on the way, but make sure you hit the follow button on the way out for sure. Subscribe wherever you might be seeing us. We appreciate y'all. Peace.